Hi, today I want to compare property investing and forex trading. Now, this is one of the most common questions I tend to get asked, and obviously, if you know me, you'll know that this is my third decade in business. And over 20 years ago, I started in property investing and had properties all over the country, and I was doing a lot of refurbs, doing a lot of renovations. I was doing HMOs, single lets, and I was, buying a lot of property below market value and also through estate agents. Now, I just want to compare property investing versus forex trading in this video so that you get an insight as to which, in your opinion, is more, I wouldn't say better, but more akin to what is good for you or what you want to do going forward. Now, property investing, in my opinion, is very hands-on. You have to have a lot of relationships with a lot of people. For example, estate agents, builders, if you're doing refurbs and renovations, solicitors. For every property transaction, you will need a solicitor, and it's a very much people-orientated business. And then, of course, tenants. So you need to have relationships with tenants, with letting agents, and so on and so on. With Forex you can do by yourself as an individual, and you can sit at home in an office and spend 10-20 minutes a day doing your trades. So you don't really need that much interaction with people. Whereas with property investment, it's quite important that you are very much a people's person. You're good with relationships, especially when it comes to haggling with estate agents. Even when you're buying below market value direct with the vendor, there's often negotiation that's involved, and you need to become very good at these skills if you want to be a good property investor. With Forex, there's nothing like that. You don't need to do any haggling, there's no negotiation, you don't need to really build many relationships, and you can do it from home or your office or your phone, wherever you are. So in my opinion, Forex is a lot easier. Now, what I found with properties as well is that it can take longer to get started, and also you need more funds to get started. Now, generally a property transaction can take anywhere from 4 weeks. Often it can take 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months if there's a chain involved to actually buy a property. And once you buy it, you will have to, obviously, if it needs kitting out, if it needs refurbing, you have to take that into account before you find your tenant. If it's a flip, again, it takes time. You cannot earn an income from property from day one. Whereas with Forex, as soon as you open your account, you can effectively start earning. So certainly one of the things that we do is for newbie Forex traders is that we provide you with signals just to get you started, and that basically means that you can effectively start earning a profit from day one in Forex trading, whereas to earn a profit from day one in property investing is not really possible. It takes a lot longer than a couple of days to get started in property. Now, I've said before, property is more hands-on, and I remember when I started a long time ago in property investing, I was very, very hands-on. Although in my background I have no experience of building work whatsoever, but sometimes I did need to get involved with the odd bit of plastering, the odd bit of plumbing, and I've done all kinds of things in my career as a property investor. Again, with Forex, you're using your head, so you don't really use your hands that much other than to type on a keyboard or your phone. So it is hands-on, but it's more in your head. So you need a very good mindset to do Forex trading. And I've said this before, Forex trading is 80% mindset, 10% skill, and 10% knowledge. And so the bulk of it is mindset. Once your mindset is right, once you know how to control your mind and emotions, you can do very, very well from Forex. Whereas in property investing, it's very much hands-on, and you do need to get your hands dirty sometimes if necessary. And I think that's it, really. Property investing is very good. Forex trading is very good. I wish I had started Forex trading 20 years ago as I did with property investing. However, I've been doing it now for several years and seeing a lot of amazing returns. One thing that with Forex trading is that because it's such a big industry, it's a $5.3 trillion a day industry, the profit potential is huge. We often get in one day the equivalent of what we were making in a month of property investing. So for example, if your profits on a particular property are between say £500 and £1,000 a month. We can make that in one day in Forex trading, and that's a major difference. What we're doing at the moment now is that we're siphoning our profits from Forex into property investment. So because Forex is very, very cash flow rich, you can actually use those profits, or some of those profits, and invest those in bricks and mortar like property. And that's certainly a strategy that I've been doing myself. To get good cash flow from property can take time. I have had HMOs in the past, a lot of HMOs, and even with the HMOs I was getting probably, again, between £500 up to probably about £1,200, £1,300 per property as pure profit. Again, like I've stated before, you can get that from Forex almost from day one in one day if you know what you're doing. The other thing I want to mention is that property investing can be very, very time intensive. It does take a lot of time being involved in property. Obviously, as you get better at what you're doing, you can employ people to do everything for you. With Forex, it's not that time intensive. You only need to spend, say, 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day doing your trades, and that's it, you are done for the day. With property investing, you can have problems with tenants. I've had issues before where I've had boilers going. I remember when one of my properties had a boiler that went, and I had to replace that, and then 2 days later in another property another boiler went, and then 2 weeks later it happened again in another property. So within 3 or 4 weeks I had to replace 3 boilers at a cost of about £67,000. You don't get that in Forex investing. But for both property and Forex, you do need a clear head. You need a good strategy, so you know what you're doing, and a plan of action. And obviously both are good. I love both property investing and Forex trading. However, when it comes to cash flow, certainly in the earlier days, Forex trading is absolutely amazing. You can compound on your capital on a daily basis, and you can use that compounded element and make profit on that. So on that basis, I think Forex is very good, certainly for cash flow. And property investing, I put my profits from Forex into property, so both of them can work hand in hand together. I hope this has given you a hint or an indication as to what you should be doing. You can do both, but the final choice is yours, and in my opinion both are very good, but obviously they have their advantages and disadvantages, as I've mentioned in this video. My name is Dr Jav. I hope you've learned something from this video, and I hope to speak to you soon. Thank you.